Titan Nation, welcome to the official press conference for the new TCW Middleweight Champion, the shining star himself, Rey Calitri. Now, it has been a journey to get to this point. Year and a half, Rey Calitri and myself have worked through matches, through politics, everything, to get to the one moment, to beat Rick Recon, to even get an opportunity after moments, after matches that are not even the caliber of the superstar that Rey Calitri is. Matches, five-way scramble matches, four-way matches, three-way matches. Rey persevered. Rey went through every single obstacle they put in his way. And now, finally, Titan Championship Wrestling, you have a middleweight champion you can be proud of. Now, a lot of people have been talking about the big controversy. Rey Calitri, on vacation at an undisclosed location, buried the TCW Middleweight Championship. Everybody's asking what that means. Titan management wants to know what that means. And, oh, they're not here today. See, Charlie, the CEO, is supposed to be here. Couldn't be bothered. SP, the big GM, making grand statements on social media all the time. He can't even be bothered to be here. That's fine. You know who is here, who's always going to be here, who's going above and beyond for this promotion. Rey Calitri. So without further ado, I would like to introduce the new TCW Middleweight Champion, the new face of TCW, Rey Calitri. What's all yours, champ?
Wow, what a beautiful entrance. Thank you, appreciate it, boss. Who better than me? I ask you, who better than me? And I'm going to put it real simple to you, because in the 3 years of my professional career, I have captured 3 titles in 3 major companies. I have wrestled legends in Mexico. I have wrestled in sold-out arenas. So again, I ask you, who better than me? I'll wait, because it's going to take you a long time to find that answer. And you see that, you want to know something that's real funny, AJ? I'm going to elaborate a little bit on your story of, the upper echelons of not being here at my press conference. And I'm going to pull the curtain back just a little bit, just so everyone knows what's going on backstage, behind the scenes, just a little bit. They don't want to be here, but they're the ones that when I first came in, it was between them and Funhouse. And this is a true story, and I know you're watching, and I know you're going to be upset when I say this, but I don't care, because showing in my press conference, it's a sign of disrespect. And again, you want to be mad because I buried the title, and everybody wants to be upset at me backstage, and I'm getting all these messages and everything in between, but you're not here. So what ends up happening is, when I first came in, it was Titan Championship Wrestling in a bidding war against Funhouse. For me, for my services, for our services, AJ.
Oh, yeah.
And Titan wins. And after Titan wins, and they get our services, now they want a no-show. Now you want to be mad. You knew what you were getting, Titan. You knew exactly what you were getting, Charlie and Billy. But now you want a show. No show me. Okay. No problem. That's fine. But you know what? Enough about it being about me or you or us chasing a year and a half the gold and us making history, because one thing about Rey Calitri is I don't like being part of history. I like creating my own history. So without further ado, can I please get the beautiful Soraya up here to unveil the big surprise. Are we doing the drum roll?
Oh, we got to.
We doing the drum roll? We doing the drum roll? We doing the drum roll? Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, a championship worthy of the shining star Rey Calitri himself, of AJ Pan and Soraya. The new TCW Middleweight Championship. The new era. Because as I said in my old video, the old era is buried and gone. So get used to it and like it, because we're going to be here for a long time, Poppy.
Oh, yeah. Now we're going to take some questions from the press. All right, questions from the press. Oh, boy. Rob Williams, the Bob Culture Podcast. Yes.
From the BCP. Rob Williams, BCP. Ray, congratulations again on the new Middleweight Championship for Titan. Soraya, lovely to see you again. AJ's here. Ray, looking dapper as ever. Gotta ask, why is this Middleweight Championship fitting of someone like yourself?
I mean, look at it. Look, it's brand new. It has flavor. It has style. It looks greater on my waist. And I mean, come on, like look at me. Look at me. Look, come on, look.
He looks good.
Woo! Look at that. Look how good that looks. Look how good that looks.
Come on. Nobody else could rock that.
Custom. And Titan, just to follow up, guys, I have to ask you this. Just calling it down the middle here. You did bury the last Middleweight Championship at an undisclosed location and literally buried it. I mean, do you think some people might see that as you disrespecting the lineage that Rick Recon had with the championship and Nikos Ricos and the like?
Hold on, wait, real quick. Can I start? Let me start, and then you can jump in, right?
Of course.
All right. So you know what's real funny? There's this person on social media. They have a response for everything. He's one of those guys, right? So he reaches out to me. He's like, "Oh my God, the coordinates that you put are for India." Of course it's for India. You really think I'm going to put the real coordinates of where the title is buried? Come on. Be for real. You think I'm really going to tell you where the title is buried for a reason? I'm sorry. Go ahead. Now you could jump in. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Number one, it's called symbolism. Burying that is burying the past of Titan Championship Wrestling. Well, Nikos Ricos and Rick Recon, they had good reigns. They're great competitors. That's the old news. Rey Calitri is deserving of a new championship because this is a new era. Nobody does what Rey Calitri does. Nobody does what he does. Or people try to imitate what he does.
There's a few.
There are a few.
There's a few. I've seen it. Hey, listen. I see you guys trying.
I've seen a couple of people dressed up next to dumpsters, but
man,
no, I can't.
You can't say that.
I can't. I mean, but you know what? That goes to the second point.
You gotta do better than that. That's the whole point. You're trying to be like me. You gotta do better.
That goes to the other. Rob wants to know if we are afraid of what people will think.
No,
we're not.
Why would you?
Because you have to make waves.
Listen, what
You have to, well-behaved people don't get recognized. We are here for a reason. People are talking about us for a reason because we do what others won't. We say what others won't. So do we care? No, because look, we have this.
It just fell.
Titan management, whether they're here or not, guess what? They came through and they provided.
But don't touch it.
I got the magic touch. And it's like Billy said, whatever AJ Pan touches turns to gold. And look what we have right here. So they did the right thing because they know this is the face of the company. This is who they want to represent Titan Championship Wrestling. Going back to your bidding war comment, yes, because
that's a true. That's a true story.
And it was. Oh yeah,
that's a true story.
The head of Funhouse.
Yeah,
he's plenty of time trying to poach you backstage
yeah.
because he sees you all over in Egypt.
In Mexico,
California, all over the place, representing brands.
Yeah.
And now you're doing that for Titan.
Yeah.
Well, so follow up for you, Mr. Pan. I have to ask you this: the gold does follow you statistically. Where you go, you know you're an agent, a manager, Church of Pan, guiding light, whatever. Whatever you call yourself.
I'm not a manager. Managers work at McDonald's. Do you see any golden arches here? No. I'm an agent. I represent talent, like this man, the biggest talent in the world.
We certainly see a lot of gold around Mr. Calitri. Everywhere he goes around the world, taking championships and making them literally world championships. But what's next under your guidance, the guiding light? What is next on this quest for gold for Rey Calitri?
Right now, we are going to reestablish the middleweight division, what it stood for, in Rey's eyes, and what it should be. Like he said, bringing flavor, bringing more excitement, getting eyes, more eyes.
Bring the sazon, bring the sazon.
Yeah,
the sazon.
What do you say? Yeah, what's it? Little adobo?
Yeah.
Oh, I know about that. Yeah,
Oh,
all right. Yeah, a little bit of that.
Yeah.
A little bit of spice
Yeah.
that's been missing from Titan Championship Wrestling, because that's why they want him. He brings something that nobody else can. He gets more eyes on the product. I do. Who talks better than Rey Calitri? Nobody. Who dresses better than Rey Calitri? Nobody. In that ring, who does what he does? Nobody. So what's next? First, we're going to make this the most recognizable championship in this area, and then becoming the face of the company and going after the World Heavyweight Championship eventually.
Hey, I wasn't even ready for that, AJ.
I mean, it's the next step. I mean, Mr. Gango, I'm a big fan of it. I've known this for years. But the next step after you solidify, we're going to do that, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's no.
Oh, we didn't come here just to
Shake hands and kiss baby.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, gentlemen, I have to ask you this, and Mr. Calitri specifically. I know you guys are looking to the future, but you have literally a tall task ahead of you. The Samoan dynasty is literally taking over this business, and Titan management has chosen to put, Lance Anoa'i ahead of you from MLW as your first title defense. You can't be taking that lightly. How are you feeling?
So right now, I feel like $1 million. I have my agent here. I have my beautiful Soraya next to me. I have this beautiful championship in front of me. We're gonna still party. We're still partying after this, eh?
Oh, of course.
We're still partying after this. Okay. So back to your question, Mr. Press Conference guy. I'm not taking it lightly. Right now, I'm enjoying my time. I'm going on vacation again. I'm leaving Friday. We're partying tonight. That's it. And then the tall task ahead of me is the MLW star, Lance Anoa'i. So this guy has been around for a very long time. Kudos for him. Very well respected. But you have to understand that I'm not here. Wait for this. You ready for this? You ready for this? I'm not here to acknowledge your bloodline because of your Samoan dynasty. Like, you really think that I'm just going to sit here and give you this brand new championship, Lance Anoa'i? And I hope you're watching. You think I'm just going to hand this over to you just because you're The Rock's cousin and Alpha's cousin and he's your uncle and the other guy's your uncle? I don't care about any of that, Lance Anoa'i. Because when you step into that ring and that bell rings, you're going to see why I am the TCW Middleweight Champion. Why I am the face of Titan. Why Titan decided to throw me a press conference. Why I am the international star, Lance Anoa'i. So no, I am not taking you lightly because you are a tall order. Okay, great. But I'm not going to sit there and just lay down for you just because of your lineage. Are you crazy? Or anyone else thinking that? Are you crazy? Next question.
Any more questions?
Thank you, gentlemen, for your time. Mr. Calitri, continued success to you, sir.
All right, well, that's enough of the questions. We're going to post for a couple of pictures, and then it's off to the party.
Sounds good to me.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming. We appreciate it.
Thank you for coming.
Rob, do you want to maybe be of help and move this?
Oh, I'm just here to.
No, get to work and do something for a change.
Wait, hold on. Can you tell him to move this one too? Because
Yeah, I mean, whatever you. Can you do anything right?
I was just here to ask.
Sorry.